What often happens when we feel drained and that there's zero motivation left is we give up on our goal and we go, this ain't worth it. Even though deep down we wish we could achieve it. Well, thankfully, if this is you, you're in a very relatable spot. And today I'm going to provide 2 ways out of this. My name's Dan. I'm a coach who helps people develop self-discipline and build confidence. According to Expectancy Value Theory, what our brain is constantly doing when it comes to pursuing goals is asking, is this worth the cost? Which is largely driven by how much effort we have to put towards this. Additionally, what it's looking at is the value of obtaining this. How much value does this have, this end result? Lastly, it's the expectancy part. Based on our efforts, can we expect to achieve that end result? And that will equal out to motivation, how much motivation we have towards something. So it's expectancy times value minus cost, which equals motivation, how much we have or don't have. So next time we hit a low and our brain goes, is this worth it? This is how we ensure we respond with, yes, it is. Let's keep going. Part 1, developing a compelling vision. What we typically do when we start a goal is we look at the action that needs to be completed on a daily or weekly basis. Go to the gym 5 times a week, eat less than 200 calories a day. But what's missing from this equation is the vision, visualizing what life looks like if we can pull this off. And we want to create a vision that is vivid, that's emotional, exciting, and real in our minds. I want it to feel like this. When you're in work and it's just a long day, you have no energy left, then you remember you have a trip coming up next week. And you think about how it will be on that trip and how fun it will be and who you'll be with and what you'll be doing. And all of a sudden, you have this renewed sense of vigor in you. That's how exciting and powerful I want the vision to be. So how do we develop this vision? So here are some questions to ask yourself to develop the vision. Don't worry about writing them down right now. I'm going to put it in a PDF in the description below. Question number 1. As a result of hitting this goal, how is my life better on a day-to-day basis? And in what moments throughout the day do I feel it the most? Question number 2. You've hit your goal. Where are you at? What are you doing? And how do you feel? If you had to make this a short story, including the struggles and moments of despair, but ultimately the victory that you found afterwards, how would you capture that in 3 to 4 sentences? Last question. It's 2 years from now. You wake up and you didn't hit your goal. And you didn't even pursue your goal to the fullest. How do you feel about it? This last question is meant to create urgency and realize the stakes. Sometimes you may go, you know what, this goal actually isn't worth it. Doesn't mean that much to me. Totally fine. It's just solely up to you. I'm not assigning any value judgments to how you proceed. But more often than not, you do want this thing. And that's why you're watching this video right now. So that's part 1, developing a compelling vision that makes you want to move and act in accordance to your goal. And in turn, increases the value of your goal. Now let's dive into part 2. Now we're turning to expectancy value theory. Part of the equation is the cost. What's going to cost us to achieve this goal, to pursue this goal, which is in large part driven by our effort and how aversive that feels. So the second thing we're going to do is lower the cost through trail challenges. And the good news here is that it's perceived cost. It's not some objective trackable number. It's what we perceive the cost to be. And how we're going to lower the perceived cost is through trail challenges. And to give an example of perceived cost real quick, 2 people have to run a 5K. Person number 1 goes, I got this. It won't be that bad. Person number 2 goes, this is going to be the death of me. Trail challenges will help you be more like person 1. So what is a trail challenge? It has nothing to do with running. So a trail challenge is a structured, voluntary act of discomfort designed to create cognitive and emotional friction to help train the brain get used to responding to discomfort with effort instead of avoidance. Example of this would be, I want to get up early and I just suck at it. I blow. So what I would do as a trail challenge is a cold shower. And you may go, what the hell do those 2 have in common? Well, think about it. What does this sound like to you? You go from relative discomfort to comfort. You overcome dread and you push past that little voice that goes, don't do this. Getting up early, but also a cold shower. And it's less about the task and more about evoking that stimulus of discomfort, avoidance, dread, etc. So you can train yourself to respond differently. Well, you may go, well, what the hell? Why don't I just get up earlier? Well, that's why we're all here, because we can't do the thing on our own. And we have to train. Just like a boxer, just like someone who's trying to become a boxer. The first time they get punched in the face shouldn't be the fight. It should be when they're sparring. It should be in practice. It should be controlled and have less stakes. And to compare that to the person who struggles getting up early, not going to get a cold shower and then backing out last minute or not doing the full 90 seconds or 60 seconds, the stakes are way less high compared to someone continually not getting up early enough to get to work on time and getting fired as a result. And here are a couple other examples of trail challenges customized to specific goals. If you wanted to stick to your meal plan, but kept cheating on your diet. The trail challenge there would be every time you want to check your phone to send a message, go on Instagram, etc., wait 15 minutes. This is training self-control and resisting immediate gratification. Another person could be guy wants to go to the gym more often, but procrastinates, puts it off, and never ends up going. Trail challenge there, every time you're done with your dishes from a meal, wash them immediately. When your trash is 80% filled, take it out. It's training the stimulus of procrastination. It's much less about the task and much more about evoking a stimulus and then training to meet that stimulus with effort instead of avoidance. In another video, I will explain why it's called a trail challenge. But to quickly recap, here are the two things we'll be doing as a result. Number one, we're developing a compelling vision using the questions in the PDF in the description below. This will help us increase the value of our goal pursuits. Number two, we are now engaging in structured voluntary acts of discomfort designed to create emotional and cognitive friction to help train us respond to those feelings with effort instead of avoidance. Now, if you got any value from this video, all I ask is that you support the channel and become a subscriber. Thank you. And until next time.